welcome to our first class. I hope all of you are doing good in home, isn't it? Have you had food today? What you had today? Every day we are having different varieties of food items, isn't it? So all of you look at this picture. This picture shows different varieties of food materials. From where we are getting all these food items? From where we are getting all these food items? Yes, from plants. We are getting all these food items from plants. So let's start our first chapter, Know the Plant World Closely. That's our first chapter, Know the Plant World Closely. Know the plant world closely. In this chapter, we are understanding more about our plant world. So let me ask some questions to you. Which are the edible parts in a banana plant? Yes, we are having the banana, then the stem of banana plant, then the flower of banana plant, etc. These are the edible parts in banana plant. What about pumpkin? We are having both the pumpkin and the leaves, pumpkin leaves also for preparing curry and all, isn't it? So these are the edible parts in pumpkin plant. These are the edible parts in pumpkin plant. What about drumstick? What do you mean by drumstick? Drumstick means moringa. Which are the parts that we are having in drumstick plant? Drumstick, drumstick leaves, drumstick flowers, etc. These are the edible parts in drumstick plants. What about ash gourd plant? These are the edible parts in ash gourd plants. Then now we can understand that we are having different parts of plants as food materials, isn't it? So are all these parts are same in every plant? Look at this picture. Here you can observe we are having different parts of plants in different plants. From some plants we are having leaves, then some plants we are having the roots, then in some plants we are having stem. In some plants we are having the flower, seeds, etc. So here we are having different parts of plants for our food. So let me write this here. In some plants we are having the leaves. In some plants we are having the roots. In some plants we are having stem. In some plants we are having flower. In some plants we are having fruits, etc. So I am giving an activity. You have to write the name of plants in which we are having the food from leaves, roots, stem, flowers, etc. You will get the answer from this class itself. So watch the class carefully. So we understood that we are using different parts of plants as our food materials. These are the different parts: leaves, roots, stem, flowers, etc. So here let me give some examples. There are some plants in which we are having the leaves as food. The examples are drumstick plant, then our spinach. Drumstick means moringa, spinach means cheera, or another term is there, that is amaranthus. Then in some other plants we are using the roots of those plants as our food materials. These are the examples for that. Here beetroot, radish, turnip and carrot. Then one more is the tapioca. Tapioca means kappa. In these plants we are using the roots as food materials. So likewise, you want to find more examples for plants that we are using as food materials. The different parts of plants we are using as food materials. Then next, so some plants we are using as food materials. Then there are some other plants, those plants we are using as spices. What do you mean by spices? Spices are the materials that we are using to give more taste, color, flavor, smells to our food. Spices are the materials that give more taste, smell, flavor and color to our food. Can you give some examples for spices that we are using in our food? Can you give some examples for that? Yes, cardamom, pepper, ginger, turmeric, etc. are the spices that we are using in our food to give more taste, color and smell to our food. So here we understood some plants we are using as food, some plants we are using as spices. Then there are some another plants that we are using as medicines. Can you give some examples for that? Yes, there are some plants that we are using as medicine. Those plants are known as medicinal plants. Those plants are known as medicinal plants. Let me write here. Which are the medicinal plants that we are commonly using? Tulsi, neem, shadavari, the common flows flower. Do you know the meaning of that? Common flows flower means communist pacha. The Spanish sign, it means panicurca. Then the common sida. Common sida means kurundoti. You have to add more examples to this. So these plants we are using as medicinal plants. Let me repeat the examples one more time. Neem, tulsi, the common flows flower, common sida, the Spanish thyme, shadavari, etc. These plants we are using as medicines. So we understood that we are using plants for different uses. Some plants we are using as food items, food materials. Some plants we are using to get spices. Some plants we are using as medicines. There are another uses also. Then I am giving you one more activity. You have to prepare a table with 3 columns. In first column you want to write the name of plants that we are using as food. In second column you want to write the name of plants that we are using as spices. In third you have to write the name of medicinal plants. All the answers you will get from this class itself. Then we can understand that every animals are depending plants for their food. How the plants are getting food, that we can discuss on the next class. So that's all for today. Thank you.